story not yet told. It begins on a warm evening some years hence.
I believe in this.
Johnny, UFOs. The Ask Johnny channel. We don't do any more stories on UFOs. No, we don't do any shows on bloody UFOs anymore, Johnny. There were huge disclosures made in the last couple of years about the government not knowing what the fucking hell things were, and no one give a shit. So the Ask Johnny channel, we don't do shows on UFOs any longer. Right. However, if we were going to do a show on UFOs, we'd probably do a show on this bloke.
36-year-old Air Force veteran David Grush is exposing what he calls a top-secret military program that has reportedly found wreckage of fully intact UFOs.
If we were going to do a show, okay. Yeah, this bloke. Now, he says he's from the highest bloody level of security, and he reckons he was bloody...
The information, he says, has been illegally withheld from Congress, and he filed a complaint alleging that he suffered illegal retaliation for his confidential disclosures. Reported here for the first time. Other intelligence officials, both active and retired, with knowledge of these programs through their work in various agencies, have independently provided similar corroborating information, both on and off the record.
Right, we'd only show that if we were going to do a show on it.
A former intelligence official turned whistleblower has given Congress and the Intelligence Community Inspector General extensive classified information about deeply covert programs that he says possess retrieved, intact, and partially intact craft of non-human origin. So is there a bigger story at all right now? Can you think of one?
Crashed but intact UFOs stored somewhere out there, and for years they really have been trying to reverse engineer them.
Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower. UFO wreckage recovered by the U.S. kept classified by a secret government program for decades.
By Jesus, that'd be interesting if we did a show on it. This isn't the first time this stuff has come out, but it keeps getting up higher and higher and higher. And
there's Grush. Again, the highest level of government clearance possible.
This bloke certainly seems more legitimate when you hear him talk.
But I've got to be blunt about this. You're not making this up. This is not a lie.
No, absolutely not.
Because everybody watching this right now is looking at your face. Mm-hmm. They're going, is this guy for real?
I am for real. And I'm sitting here at great personal risk and obvious professional risk by talking to you today.
But as I said, we're not doing a show on UFOs, but if we were, we'd put this bloke on. But Johnny, do you mean to say that no one out there gives a rat's ass? That there might be fucking alien craft in some shed somewhere that the government's working on? Is that what you're saying? But what's more fascinating about all this, Johnny, is not that whether the US may have intact UFOs they've been working on, really. What's more fascinating to me, and I think you too, Johnny, is the lack of interest that the general public shows about this sort of stuff in 2023. You could go down the street and no one's talking about UFOs. Did you hear the stuff about the UFOs in the US? By Jesus, they're not talking about that at all. Yeah, I suppose.
If you're right, if you're telling us the truth, everyone, the entire American public, has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the U.S. government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Johnny, we're not doing a show on UFOs. We'll have to move on. So we better move on to something else like Al Pacino's babies or some other bloody thing.
Oh, Boaty, this is Chris Cronin, Mrs. Cronin, my assistant, Dr. Boaty. Hello, how do you do?
How do you do?
It's nice meeting you.